So, there's also a very scary story. Just a reminder, these are all fake. So, once there was a man that lived in a shack, and this shack was very old and decrepit. So he moved in with his family in this old shack in the middle of the woods. His grandparents owned his shack previously, but little did they know of the dark secrets that hid behind the walls. So when they were renovating the shack a couple years later, they found this thing. It was like a key to something, and the grandfather said that the basement's been locked for years, even though they moved there a couple years back. And so he took the key and tested on the cellar lock, and to his shock, it opened. And inside was this rotting stench. And so this rotting stench was growing stronger and stronger, and when he got to the corner, he saw his grandfather. But then he thought he was hallucinating because his grandfather was never down there. And then the cellar door shut. And the worst happened. It took him years of his life of stress, and it was a couple days in, and his family was nowhere to be seen. They got up and left because they couldn't find him, and the search parties couldn't find him, and they forgot about him. Over a few years, he resorted to eating his dead grandfather and other things found in the cellar because there was old canned food. And then he heard something over the radio. It was a transmission from his grandfather's voice. Why aren't you down here? What was the point of doing this? And why? Just why are you here? And why did you do this? And a lot of things happened over the few courses. He started to mentally break down, and there were so many things wrong. And he was slowly going crazy. Then the first year hit. His grandfather was completely picked clean from the bones, and the food ran out. He started to resort to eating his own flesh because of starvation. And once he was found, he was ripped to shreds, not by bodily harm, but by something else. And this is why you should never go into cabins, basements,